Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I know I'm already looking over here, but we're just gonna see what it looks like once the video is flipped, because I know I have to flip it based on the side that I am doing the reading on. So if it looks crazy, we're just gonna go with it, y'all. Okay. Trial and error. So first and foremost, they could be for somebody here. You might not have it all at once. You might not know it all. You know, when you're just getting started at something, you know, whatever the case is here, but what's important is getting started. You'll learn along the way. Sometimes you learn things through trial and error. So that's something very important for somebody here. But besides all that, I don't know if I already said it, but hi, hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I want to do something different for our channel today, or just for readings in general. Today I'm in more of like a dream catcher kind of mood. I've always been attracted to dream catchers, and you know, I even have some, you know, here at home. But regardless, I wanted to do a dream catcher reading for you today, and to find the key to your dreams here, divine feminine, your dreams to your waking life, what you do when you're awake, how you feel about your life overall, or you know, certain things that you're trying to manifest into your world at this time. So what I do want to do is just kind of, you know, ask a few questions here to fulfill any answers you may seek. So I hope this reading is helpful, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. So we are gonna start out with the Work Your Light Oracle deck, and we're going to answer two questions with this deck here. The first question is where you are now. So I already kind of cleansed my cards, cleansed my energy. I haven't picked up my Palo Santo in a while, but I felt like burning it today. And I also used my singing bowl, which I also haven't used in a while. So for some of you, you could be rediscovering things that you already have, or finding use for things that you have already accumulated, rather than, you know, looking for something else outside of where you are or what you have, like starting where you are, divine feminine. And I'm trying to figure out, y'all, I don't know if I want to do just divine feminine here on this channel, or because I feel like when people hear like certain terms or whatever the case is, they're automatically turned away if they feel like a title necessarily doesn't resonate. But I don't think it's just that. I feel like these readings can be useful or helpful to anybody really that comes across them, who, you know, resonates with the energy, whether, you know, whatever the title is called. So we're gonna look more into that, but it's just something that has been on my mind lately. Not limiting yourself or limiting others. All right, so let's see, where are you now, divine feminine? Where's your present energy? I gotta get out the divine feminine. I'm so used to saying it, y'all. So it's like when you want to change like habits, it starts with even having awareness, but then trying to take like steps toward making a change, if that's what you really desire or you want. I'm gonna go ahead and just take these cards that flipped over. This is talking about where you are now. This is a lot of cards. I wasn't expecting to do so many. But let's see where you are now. Where's your current energy? So the first we have is Akasha. It says your guidance is divinely guided. So definitely right now you're presently in the energy where you're trying to find more balance, or you're already feeling like a sense of more balance, even if, you know, things are not totally clear to you. But I feel like now it's like you're trusting the divine at this time and how you move forward, especially after maybe even some lessons that you've learned before in the past, or whether this was like a recent past or like a long time ago, or whatever the case. I feel like all these, you know, lessons that you learned over time is leading you somewhere, but now you're learning to walk on the brighter side of that even. I definitely feel like you're walking toward greater lights in your life as well. Finding more balance, and just, Again, trusting the divine. It looks like a way is already being paid for you in some kind of way. Now you're learning to try to get in flow with that, or staying in alignment even. We have Pleiades. It says double mission, channeling, and uplifting humanity. So I feel like just your being, just moving in your own skin, just how you're learning to give back to yourself and receive and love, and even in how you give that to others, whatever the case is here. I feel like you're like a walking like model of something, like a kind of joy or something that uplifts others. You could be someone who inspires others in some kind of way. For some of you, this could be in ways that you may not even realize as well, but I feel like just being you, doing what you do and how you show up in the world, I feel like it's shining a light on you, to where not only are you learning to find joy and more fulfillment in your life and moving towards this here, I feel like others being able to see you is also inspirational as well, or seeing what you do, or seeing where you came from or where you're going. Here, the next card we have is no for your present energy. It says wait, postpone, pause, say no. So you've been called to say no to something here, or maybe even just recognizing when the divine is telling you no to something, this divine flow here. So I feel like you're like not releasing even some kind of pressure here, I feel, when it comes to certain things. But just like an overall, like knowing when something is like a clear no, I feel here, that literally comes from the divine. We have awakening. So yes, you're definitely falling into some kind of place of surrender, just learning to move and walk with the divine, to move on your path here. It says energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So I feel like as you continue to do something and move along the way, especially as you're working with the divine, or you're moving in alignment here, I feel like you're literally learning things as you go, and this way that integration comes in. So it's like you are changing, you are rising to new levels here, and I feel like it's in a way that you're falling into a place of like I said, surrender, that has you going higher or moving closer to something here. It says trust your path is the last card for this question. It says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So if you knew that the divine has your back, or if you knew that something will work out for the better, or if you knew that there's something to gain from something or whatever path that you're walking right now, what is it would you choose to do next? What moves will you make like next? What would be the next call of action that you would do? Next I want to get, where are you trying to get to? So where is this, where are your dreams leading you right now is really what the question is. Where are your dreams leading you to? Where you're trying to go, what you're trying to get to, what you're trying to accomplish. Let me just pull two more from the top. We're just gonna match these. I actually kind of feel like I don't have to. I'm just gonna take the three that came out. We're just gonna go with the flow today, y'all, but also not overdo it. So finding like balance in what you do. That could be something that you're doing here now. First we have is the Great Gathering. Sorry, y'all, you can see all my little mess in the background. I've been like going through my clothes and getting rid of stuff, keeping stuff, trying stuff on, whatever. For some of you, that could be important. I guess it was a reason I had to share that. But for some of y'all, you could be trying to cleanse your home, cleanse your space. Just, I don't know. It just does something spiritually. Even when you do that, it's like this, like a weight even is kind of lifted. But regardless here, for where you're going, we have the Great Gathering. It says it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. So I feel like for some of you, where you're trying to get to, it's like you're trying to, your dreams are leading to a place or a space in time or a life where you feel like everything makes sense now, or understand, you know, why I went through this to, you know, get to this point. I'm getting like testimony kind of energy. Some of y'all ready to tell your testimony. You just know, you know, something is to change in your life, or whatever the case is here, that maybe you may not be experiencing yet, but you know that it's on the way. And I feel like some of y'all are just ready to tell your testimony. Like, okay, I'm tired of these humble beginnings. You know, I think I learned my lessons. You know, I'm ready to get in a space where, you know, I take off, things get better, things change for the better, and then I'm able to give my testimony to others. Literally, for some of you, people will just see it in you. They'll even see the change. They'll feel the change in you when they're around your energy. So it's like a kind of being in a space where things just really come together. Things make sense. Maybe you're not so worried or struggling about the same things. It's like overcoming some things. So, but also with the soul tribe here, this also connects to being able to connect with others, or connecting with other like minds or like souls, or whatever it is here. So like a sense of community. Like some of you may have been feeling like, you know, you haven't found your place in life, or you haven't found your people yet, or whatever the case, and it has you, you know, you could be feeling, you know, kind of like a lone wolf, or, you know, some people are okay with that and some are not. But for some of you, you're, you know, moving towards your soul tribe, where people who really get you, or you don't feel the need to have to explain yourself or who you are, the kind of decisions that you make. Like, you can literally just be. We have the mirror. So y'all, literally when I said just be, I didn't even see these cards that were out yet. I know they like flipped over, but I haven't actually looked at them. But the mirror card is definitely giving an energy of just be, like being able to look at yourself and you know, see yourself from a different perspective even, or see yourself in a new light for some of you here. But it says who or what is triggering you when it comes to this mirror card. So I feel like for this to be about where you're going when it comes to your dreams, I feel like you want to have a clear vision of who you are. And for some of you, I'm getting like a being able to see yourself. When I say see yourself from different perspectives, like this can be even different extremes in life. So maybe for some of you, you've been struggling in one area for a long time, and you want to see like a different side of yourself that's not, you know, that energy, or whatever the case. You want some kind of level of improvement here, even in just how you view yourself and you view your overall life here. And be able to look at yourself, or see yourself with love here. For some of you, this can be your literal like reflection in the mirror. And then others of you, it could be or, you know, your reflection on how you see yourself overall, like your life and the choices that you make and the kind of person that you are. Just all the things here. I just dropped one. Where are your dreams leading you, divine feminine, or viewer, if you don't resonate with that term. We have keepers of the earth. It says, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So I feel like when it comes to this dream life, you wanna have this just knowing that you know that, you know, the divine has done this with you. This is something you haven't done on your own. For some of you, you're ready for a miracle in your life. You're ready to experience the miraculous here. You want to know that it came from nothing but the divine. That's something that you co-created with the divine. For some of you, this is even like a sense of purpose, or, you know, being able to accomplish something or things that your ancestors didn't get to do, or, you know, accomplishing dreams, things that only, you know, you've known people who had dreams and they didn't get a chance to accomplish them, you know, for whatever reason, living or dead. but it's like you want to be that one. So even just saying that, I'm getting like the one energy here. So, but not even just the one, like you're just meant to be just the only one, but for some of you, you're meant to pave the way for others as well. Like, not when I say pave the way for others, it's like paving the way of getting to a certain point or a certain status or a certain way of living, being, just whatever the case is here, and being able to show other people how they can do it for themselves as well, or just being an overall inspiration to others. So it's like there's so much more to even, you know, the vision that you already have for yourself and your dreams here. It's definitely what it looks like. It looks like there's a sense of, I don't really want to say responsibility. Where the responsibility falls is with how you give, you know, back to yourself and allow yourself to receive and be in the space of experiencing these dreams come true as well. You have to live it to be it, or you have to do it to be it. Next, y'all, we are gonna get the keys to your success. So these are some key things to be aware of when it comes to your success and getting from point A to point B when it comes to capturing these dreams that you have. All right, what are the keys to success for my dreamers? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take this. All right, which one we take? Okay, the first one. The first one, let me see what the question was again, y'all. Keys to your success. So what are the keys to your success in capturing your dreams? We have loosen your grip. It says coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. For some of y'all, that could be some kind of like key terms for you. Take it as it resonates. But with the loosen your grip, that's definitely an energy of surrender here. Like you could, maybe you like, because I'm getting kind of like with this energy here, like looking at this awakening card, I feel like, and even like how we started the reading, walking in alignment, trusting the divine, just all the things. For some of you, it's like this is still like new territory for you. So it's like maybe you're in a place where you're still holding on or having some kind of grip on something or wanting some kind of control, which is making like you kind of, it's like you're still moving toward whatever this is, whatever this dream is, but it's like you'll get there a lot faster if you release some kind of control. I'm literally getting like, I don't know, it's kind of like you're kind of like, it's like you're surrendered and you're falling to something, but I'm getting like slow motion with this energy. But with this one, it's like it could go a lot faster if you let go of, you know, whatever you're gripping onto. Whether for some of you this can be some kind of addiction that you have, or for some of you having trouble with releasing control over something, or some kind of defensive mechanism, you know, like I said here, that manifests like certain, you know, habits that you have that you might need to let go of, or even just I don't know, like even just anything that you know that you're aware of that could be holding you back, or I don't know, just really like slowing the process. I don't know how else to put it, but the key to your success here is to let go of your grip, release that, you know, that control, release. For some of you, this could be opening yourself up to something different. I don't know, just being open to new things, new experiences here. Take it as it resonates, but definitely it says loosen your grip is going to be key to your success. Next we have is the cracked open card. It says rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. So I feel like something important here is like, I was even kind of reflecting earlier with myself, like on my way to a family member's house, but I was kind of like meditating or thinking on the like how certain things in my life have turned out, like the things that I have to be grateful for, regardless of how things turned out or whatever kind of turns that my life has taken. But it's just like there are some things that have occurred for me and to me that, you know, if I had complete control over it, I may not have, you know, certain things that I have, or things may not have worked out the way that they have. And that and when I say that, I mean, you know, had things gone differently, things could have been worse, or, you know, I wouldn't have certain things that I really love or care about, or like certain people that I care about, or whatever the case is here. So I feel like when it says cracked open, it's like this is something that's happening for you. There are parts of your destiny. So even having awareness of there are certain parts of your destiny that you don't know exactly how you're going to get there, how you're going to achieve it, how you're going to attain it, whatever the case is here. But trust the order that it falls into. There's divine order here. But also when it comes to like that control, when you know like the divine is telling you no to something, it's something that you're not supposed to be doing or not supposed to be having or participating in, or whatever the case is here, are you actually listening to that inner knowing here and trusting that, because you won't be led astray. And I feel like you'll know when those direct no's are, like sometimes there are some things that we might question or we're not sure about, but then there are some things where you just know, like, I'm gonna have to say no to that, or this is gonna have to come to a stop. We're gonna have to cease whatever this is. So following that, and, you know, getting into alignment, staying in alignment here, trusting the process, going where you're intuitively led, trusting your inner feeling, your inner knowing when it comes to something, but not in a space where it comes to fear. Trusting that inner knowing when it comes to love and light, when it comes to, you know, what makes you happy, lights you up, that could change things for the better, and looking toward that energy more, and not just looking toward it, but moving toward it. Oh, there's too many cards. I'm definitely not taking all of these. I'm gonna get a few more for keys to your success. Maybe one or two more. All right, I'm gonna take this one right here. Just one more right off the back. It says the courageous peony. So it's like you have to have this courage to allow yourself to bloom, to step into this, to I don't want to say impersonate. What's the word? Like take on the form of whatever this is. But it says multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. So allow yourself to, you know, truly move, you know, in this energy, despite, you know, how it may look to others, or, you know, whatever the case is here. How does it light you up? How does it make you feel? And just as you are, like for some of you, you could be so easily, if you're highly sensitive, you could be easily like turned off, or, you know, sometimes even swayed by negative energy. So, and believe me, just as you know, you can attract negative energy, you also attract positive energy as well. So which one are you going to give your energy to is what's important here. So allow yourself to be seen, allow yourself to shine your light and do whatever this thing is, or whatever, even taking small steps toward it. You know, starting where you are. For some of y'all, it don't have to be a small step. This might be a big step, because it's like letting go of control. It's like you don't want to, you know, you want to go in on something, but you don't want to go all in because you're afraid of, you know, things going wrong or things going awry. Like don't be guided by fear. Here's what I'm getting for sure. Don't be guided by fear. or the opinions of others or man, trusting the divine. So as you continue to walk on this path, even with the divine and finding your own connection here, and you know, knowing when it's the divine, like connecting with you, speaking to you, knowing when you hear that voice and how to move with it, okay? Knowing who to really listen to, and that usually don't have nothing, it's not man. And when I say man, person, people around you or just out in the world, whatever the case. So definitely, you know, be careful about seeking validation from others or being addicted to validation and, you know, likes and all those things and stuff. Because I don't know. It's like sometimes you might not experience the best of something yet, and that could easily turn you off. Don't let that phase you. Okay? Keep putting yourself out there. Keep doing that thing, because it's going to attract the good. And that's what matters. It's going to attract the good. And if the divine is telling you no to something, then you know, but don't seek that from other people. All right, so next we're using the wisdom deck. I already done started shuffling, I know, but it says what you should be aware of. So this is just further advice for you. This reading is already going a little long, so I think I'm probably gonna skip on tarot today, and we're just gonna use these. We'll see if anything comes out, but I don't know. Right now I'm seeing community, so what you should be aware of for some of you. I'm getting like a sense of community could be small. This, okay, so with that, I feel like this is to tell you, this is what you need to be aware of. Don't worry about quantity, worry about quality. So even when it comes to your community, the people who support you, the people that you surround yourself with, the people that you're giving your energy to, you know, it might start off small, or it might seem smaller. You might see changes, you know, here and there. People come and go. There are different seasons for different things, different people, all the things, whatever the case. But for some of you, it's like your community has to start from somewhere. So you could be building like a big community or something, or whatever the case is here, however it resonates to y'all. But don't worry so much about quantity as though when it comes to quality trumps quantity for sure here. I'm definitely going to pull clarification cards on the wisdom cards for y'all, so that I don't want you to leave this reading having, when it comes to what you need to be aware of, especially, I don't want you to leave this reading still just having like a bunch of questions, really. I want there to be like a sense of clarity here for you. So we're going to clarify further as well with the tarot. So that's how we're going to do it. We have milk and honey. This is what you need to be aware of, milk and honey. So your dreams are not just dreams. They're not just made up fantasies or whatever the case is here. I feel like this is confirmation for somebody. You need to know that your dreams are real and your dreams are coming true. You're on your way to the land of milk and honey. But some of you, like you just been waiting for this. You've been working so hard for something, or you know, definitely here, don't be discouraged, because it's like you're on your way. And for some of you, you need to know, like, it's good to have a small community around you. When I say quality over quantity, because you don't want the wrong people around you when you do step into this land of milk and honey, when you do have, you know, accomplish this, because it can be much bigger than what you can even imagine. But you don't want to have the wrong people around you trying to take advantage of that as well. So that's something to definitely keep in mind here. So I'm definitely getting, like, I heard keep your circle small. Like, you don't have to force relationships with people. And then for some, you just, you can interact or love people from a distance. You don't have to have people just directly in your life or have direct access to you. For some of you, needed to establish some kind of boundaries if you already haven't. What you need to be aware of, we have the why card here. So what you need to be aware of is your why. Why is it that you want this? Why is it that you desire this? Why, you know, even what's your sense of purpose here? There's something to be aware of, and if you don't really know, keep asking yourself that. I feel like it's gonna lead you in the directions of whatever it is that you're looking for, even if you're not sure what that is. For some of you, you're going to discover this. What you need to be aware of, you're going to discover this through knowledge. For some of you, when I say knowledge, this could be some kind of area, maybe an area of new study, or, you know, whether you want to go to school for something, or you want to start reading up on certain things, or you want to do some kind of research, or whatever it is. Take it as it resonates, but definitely for some of you, it's like you're going to be discovering your why, or even asking yourself more questions to lead you closer to whatever it is that you're trying to attain, or, you know, whatever level, or, you know, whatever the case is here. It could be multiple things. This land of milk and honey, it could look different for everybody, so something uniquely tailored to you in your life. What else do you need to be aware of at this time? Is there anything else? All right. I wanted to put that up anyways, because if we're going to clarify these awareness cards, we're going to use this tarot. This is the Modern Witch tarot deck. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit. All we're going to clarify here is what you need to be aware of, like what's most important here, because I feel like you already know. I mean, for your present energy, you know where you are right now, or you have more of an awareness of, you know, where you are and where you're headed. So let's get more on what you need to be aware of. All right, tell me about this community card. Let's clarify community. We got the 9 of Cups. That's clarifying your community card. So I'm definitely getting like keeping your circle small so you can literally like really enjoy whatever this is that's coming for you, or this fulfillment. You don't want the wrong people coming in trying to take it all from you or whatever here. But even like who's meant to, you know, come with you as well. We have the 4 of Wands here. Yeah, some of y'all literally started from ground zero. So I feel like when you're not in a space where, I don't want to say that you're not so important, because that's definitely not the case here, but probably in a space where you're not really being seen, or you're getting the recognition that you know you deserve, or you know, whatever the case is here. I feel like you being in a certain space, it took you having to be in a certain space that's gonna get you even to this 9 of Pentacles or this 9 of Cups here. But it's like being aware of who was there with you during those rough times, and not people who just show up when they see the outcome. That's something very important. So who is really you need to be aware of who is really part of your community, who, you know, is really there for you, where you get your strength from. I got like the strength card, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups came out from. So those who have invested in you, or you know, especially genuinely, those who are meant to go where you're going, just all the things. It's good that your circle has been small for sure, because you don't want to have the wrong people around, but just be aware of others as well, especially when this comes in. What you need to be aware of when it comes to this Milk and Honey card. Some of y'all literally had like some really humble beginnings, and you're on your way to, you know, you're going to have that testimony. You're gonna be able to tell others about it. You're gonna be able to, you know, live that your best life. I feel like living your dreams and then some, like everything you could imagine. We have the Strength card coming out to clarify the milk and honey. So I definitely feel like this is some kind of stability for some of y'all, especially after seeing that 4 of Wands that came out with this 9 of Cups. So definitely some kind of fulfillment here, something that's going to make you really happy. But some of you, this is going to really ground you, especially with like your background story and based on where you're going. I feel like in a way, like what you've been through has humbled you in a lot of ways. And I feel like this was going to keep you grounded when it comes to this milk and honey here for sure. So it's like when you get to that point, it's going to be like, I went through a lot to get here, but you know, I'm finally here. I finally made it. Yeah, we got that Knight of Swords. It's like, I'm finally here. I finally made it. You fought really hard for this. You literally went through a lot to get to this point. So I feel like it's going to be like this sense of overjoy and overflow. And, you know, for some of y'all, even like a sense of woosah, like I finally made it, even when it felt like, you know, I wouldn't. You've overcome so much to get here. I've overcame so much to get here. Like I can literally hear you saying that. It's finally happening. I can't believe it's finally happening. I just got the 6 of Pentacles. So I definitely kind of feel like in a way it's like when it comes to this, with this 6 of Pentacles, this is you literally. It's not just like gifts, being able to give to others in a way, or being able to give others what they need and desire. But I feel like by you attaining this in your own life, it's like you're creating a blueprint for others, is what it kind of gives me the energy of, or being able to share your stories with others to inspire them, you know, to overcome and, you know, in their lives as well. So I feel like this is, you know, it's gifting you in a way of, you know, how you can give back to others. Yeah. And I'm looking at the Y card here now, y'all, to clarify that. And then I saw the High Priestess come out. So, I'm definitely, you know, like I said, there could be an energy of doing your research here. For some of you, you could be like an online speaker or something, or you could be doing something online like blogging. You could write, you could be a writer here, or whatever the case. So you're sharing like messages some kind of way here. But I feel like the High Priestess with that, it's like also it's somebody who has like this sense of knowing. So even being able to be relatable and connect to others as well. We have the Fool card. So that's like an energy of like new beginnings. So I feel like this could be for somebody here, when it comes to your why, you could be someone who, you know, you teach others, or, you know, make others feel comfortable with taking like a leap of faith towards something or whatever, or, you know, new beginnings, exciting new beginnings for sure. Like with this Fool energy, it's like going all in kind of energy. You have nothing to lose. So for some of you, you definitely finding your purpose and, you know, being you and making whatever this dream is come true. But it's like continuing to follow these nudges, continue to follow, you know, where you're being led here. That's crazy. Anything else you need to know? We have Judgment. So this is something that's divinely backed for you. I feel like definitely those who have come and gone before you are praising you right now. But not only that, I feel like you have divine, like, what's the word? Like the divine has your back. You have a divine like protection even here. You were able to stand even during the worst here, I feel like, and I feel like you're being judged for that, for when you don't have something, or when your life is looking a certain way, like literally those humble beginnings. I feel like you definitely cried enough here. I feel like the divine is, you know, passing judgment on you right now. You've been through a lot. You learned a lot of things. You've experienced a lot of pain here. But I feel like you don't have to keep fighting anymore here. You don't have to keep fighting for something, or fighting so hard for something. Some things are meant to end for your good. That's something somebody needs to know here as well. But we got the 7 of Cups here. So it's like you have a bunch of options that are going to stand before you. Different things coming in. This could be different people. But I feel like this is definitely like energy that you're attracting. So just be aware of, you know, who you have around you, who you keep around you, and in what spaces do you allow this kind of energy. So definitely setting some kind of boundaries here. But I feel like you learned that, definitely learned that through lessons. So I feel like there could be like a vast of opportunities coming your way that has the potential to make you happy. But yeah, just be, again, like I said, be aware of the negative, nasty energies too that are, or, you know, whatever, not meant for your good, or, you know, serve a higher purpose. So yeah, y'all, that's the reading for now. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that it brought you the clarity that you needed in this time, and I hope it uplifted and empowered you the way I felt during this reading. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this reading if you stayed this long, and until next time, y'all, bye.